All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new project for this channel. Those of you who have been watching us for a while may recognize that this is not our usual fare. This is not a board game. This is a video game, and specifically it's Minecraft, which is a game that until about 3 weeks ago, I had never, set eyes on. That's not true. I had never set keyboard to. I didn't own it. I hadn't played it. When I was younger, I remember, a lot of my friends enjoyed it, and I watched some videos on YouTube and everything about it, and I thought it was pretty cool. But I never really got around to getting into it until a few weeks ago when some of the Strength in Numbers folks decided it would be super cool if we did a survival multiplayer series using Minecraft. But of course, we never do anything at less than 150%, and we never do anything without some crazy variations. So, as you may have already noticed from my hotbar, this is not your standard run-of-the-mill Minecraft SMP series. This is modded SMP. Specifically, what are those? Don't know how those zombies got there. Anyway, this is specifically a witchery SMP. So witchery is an old mod that was last updated on 1.7, which is the version that we'll be playing on. And it adds a lot of really cool things, like circle magic. You'll see some of that later. Lots of different kinds of brewing potions. It adds a lot of new plants. You can see my garden here with the water artichoke and the wolfsbane. And then up on that mountain is my summoning circle, where I currently have a demon imprisoned. We'll go meet him later. His name is Balthazar. So, as you can also probably tell, this SMP has already been going for a while. I already have a complete WitchCraft setup. The idea here is mostly that we're going to travel around, having fun with the mod, interacting. There are a bunch of people on the server currently. I'll take you around to all of their houses a bit later. And just sort of exploring what we can do with WitchCraft, with each other. We have a lot of additional quality of life mods. Those of you who play Minecraft probably recognize that I'm currently holding a Tinker's Construct weapon. These are my shurikens, the razor feathers. And we also have custom NPCs so that our mod, I guess, we have a lot of funny names, but our main mod, Gavid, is responsible for introducing additional NPC characters at times, sometimes other threats. He comes up with stories, sometimes we come up with story and bounce it off him, etc., etc. So, if there's something that doesn't come from witchery, then that's probably one of the quality of life mods. So yeah, here's my altar. Welcome to my home. This is the center of most WitchCraft. It is used to fuel the circles. It is used to fuel brewing. Over here you can find my kettle. It's currently covered because I have a habit of accidentally dropping extremely valuable items into the kettle where they're promptly melted down. The same goes for my cauldron over here, except that I spend less time around it, so I'm less likely to accidentally drop things in and lose my magic broom, which I have done multiple times. So I'm the main witch on the server. As you'll see later on, as you can see now, I have my entire area is dominated by witchery plants and setups and everything. As we go to visit other players, you will meet you'll meet a baron of a barony, obviously, named Uberwald, which we have borrowed from Pratchett. He's a vampire. There is also a lord of the entire desert area in the center of the map, and his main thing is working with the materials of Tinker's Construct. He's master of the forge, There is a witch and demon hunter, who you will actually, I believe, you will be meeting later in this session, and you'll get to know the rest given time. So, time for the house tour, I guess. Welcome to my shack. Oh, hi, Katrina. So I have a coven of witches who have a habit of appearing around my house, often inside objects. I'm not really sure. Yeah, hi, yeah, okay. This is Katrina. She's a necromancer. She'll be back later. There are 6 of them. I'll introduce you to all of them eventually. So my house is made of wood because I'm not a very good builder, and I built it out of wood and then set fire directly next to it because fire is required to operate the kettle, the cauldron. So my house kept burning down, and I eventually got tired of rebuilding it and just put in dirt instead. But as we walk inside, these are Rowan doors, which can only be opened by the person holding their keyring. Like I said, I'm not much of a builder. Some of the other people on the server are just remarkably talented. There's some really cool things that you're actually going to see some of today. Mine is just a hole in the ground. Each chest is labeled. You can probably guess by the labels what's contained in each of them. Over here I have my mandrake garden. Is it daytime? It's daytime, yeah, okay. So the reason that there's a fence around these plants is that when I attempt to break them, what? Is it? Oh, I think it just became night. All right, so normally when you break yes, sorry, I just saw a comment in the chat. Yes, Tyler, vampires are a little bit of a problem, you could say. It's more of a precautionary measure than anything. As previously mentioned, the Baron of Uberwald is a vampire. He does have vampiric children. I figured it was better safe than sorry. Of course, now that I'm streaming this, there we go. These are the mandrakes. This is what happens when you are not careful, and they spawn and make you nauseous by screaming. So if I can, there we go. So that's why my mandrakes are fenced off. Now that I'm streaming, people from the United Congress are probably going to see that I have garlic in my dwelling, and then I'm going to have to deal with blood inspectors, and I will probably have to take it down. So, no great loss. Here is my witch's oven. This is where I cook down saplings from trees in order to make essences, which you can see I have stored over here, fumes and essences of a variety of types. The Coven Oven, yes, exactly. And actually, I remember just before I started the stream that I needed to make more oil of vitriol, so I will do some distillation right here. 8 should be enough. Oil of vitriol is made in a distillery with foul fume and quicklime. Foul fume comes from burning oak wood in the oven, and quicklime comes from just crafting wood ash, which I have in here. So I will just very quickly make some wood ash and begin. I still have some equipment in here from my last distillation. Witchery adds a bunch of these, I guess you could call them machines, except they're not machines, they're operated by magic. The distillery, the witch's oven, and out here, the kettle are the main ones. Of the 3, only the witch's oven can operate without power from the altar. I guess I haven't shown you the power screen yet, but you can see over here, if I right-click on the altar, it displays the current power that it has, the maximum, and then the recharge rate. So this is a pretty kitted out altar. Normally, the Arthana doubles the range at which it is effective. The candelabra is part of a line of upgrades that give it additional recharge. That's the maximum one. This chalice filled with redstone soup is the highest one on the line of power increases, and then the this last slot, which is normally filled with a skull, upgrades both. In this case, I don't know if you can see that, but it is actually my head. In a previous incarnation, I was killed by the Baron of Uberwald, and I'm now using my own severed head to increase my witch power. Which, yeah, that's odd. This is a demon heart. It doesn't have to go on the altar, but I like how it looks there. Hi. Nereza. Let's see. Nereza is a mind control witch. Like me, she uses the power of suggestion. And you'll see that a little bit later when I bust out the witch's hand. So that's making oil of vitriol. Anything else? This is my Dreamweaver. I realized pretty early on that since I don't have a dedicated animal farm just to myself, and I don't spend a lot of time farming. Hi, Demonica. Demon summoning is her speciality, as you may have guessed from the name. That food would be a little bit of a difficulty for me. Problems with being lazy, I guess. So instead of just making a farm for animals or for wheat or something, I decided to travel to the spirit world, pick up the cotton that is only grown there, and weave it into a dream catcher, so that when I sleep, I dream of eating food, and when I wake up, I am full. Is it still night? It is. I can show you that momentarily. Hi. Sometimes the Coven Witches just watch me as I sleep. It's odd. Anyway, as you can see, I now have the saturation effect, which means that for much of the day, I will not have to eat it all. What else do I need to show you? Oh, well, here's something very important. Excuse me, Demonica, please, excuse me, please. Okay, there we go. So, actually, the last thing I want to show you from within my house is not currently within my house. She is not currently on the mortal plane. Bismuth says, that's a lot of effort to be lazy. I commend you, good sir. I know, I am top of my class at being lazy. So what I'm actually doing here is, I recently died. It happens a lot. I'm still new to Minecraft, so I often get into situations that are beyond my control. But as a consequence, whenever I die, my familiar is also banished. So, I would like to reintroduce you all to my cat. This is Salem. She's my familiar. She improves my skill with circle magic. She is an extra-dimensional entity bound into the body of a cat that I traveled thousands of blocks to reach. But it was very worth it, because she is a good girl. Yes, thank you, Salem. Come inside so you don't get killed by anything, please. Why are you in the chest? Thank you. Okay, there we go. Much better. Nope, sit. Oh, dear. I almost threw a shuriken at her. No, please, cat. Cat. Cat, please. Thank you, cat. Thank you. Yeah, you can stay on the bed if you would like. There. Okay. Good kitty. All right. The life bond goes both ways. If she gets into danger and is killed, I will also perish. So, I find it is usually best to leave her safely at home. She comes along sometimes, though. Oh, this one. I have not actually displayed my gear yet. So, as you can see, I'm currently wearing scraps of armor that I've picked off of skeletons that I've killed. But I do have actual gear, I just don't wear it most of the time. This is my library of WitchCraft books. The two that I use the most are Witch's Brews and Circle Magic. Those stay on me all the time in my knapsack. But if I put on my actual outfit, you can see I am decked out. These ruby slippers are my favorite. I'm going to explain momentarily the ways of transposition. But for the moment, I don't actually have a WitchCraft-related pants slot. I am working on it, though. I have the equipment ready to make a bark belt, so I'm looking forward to doing that at some point. For now, I'll store these away. These help me brew better. And I will put away my extra fumes, my brews of hollow tears, and the mandrake. All right. Oh, hi, Cordelia. Cordelia was the first witch that I met that joined my coven. She is a curse master, which I aspire to one day be. All right. Oh, before I leave, down here is my mine. Although it's not really my mine. Here you have my enchanting table, my anvil, and my netherwort farm. It's not really my mine, because I dug down, and I dug down almost to bedrock, and I didn't find anything until I was at the very, very bottom. But what I did find was pretty cool. Alright, come through here. This is my, I made this is my experience berry garden. Down here come on. Enough. Okay, there we go. I grow experience, which I think I was late to discovering this, because before the server I prepped on witchery, but I did not prep on Tinker's Construct, so I didn't know what those were. And when I first found them in the caves that you're about to see, I tended to ignore them because they said tastes like creeper. I was like, oh, surely they make gunpowder. No, they make experience. So I have retroactively explored and collected as many as I can. This is my lava pool. This is my portal into the nether. There's nothing very interesting on the other side there, but I'm sure we'll be in the nether eventually, since I have to. There is a very special brew ingredient that can only be achieved by killing an undead golem known as the Wither. So I've slain a few of them already, but there will definitely be more. And up here is where things get interesting. This is a mine shaft. And all on its own, the mine shaft is not that exciting. But this mine shaft connects to several other mine shafts, which connect to, at current count, 8 ravines. Oh, thanks. And that's an iron ingot. No complaints from me. Here's one of them. Into a massive network of caves that, if we look at the map, stretches all the way beneath my home island, the mountains next door, up north through this entire forest biome. I haven't gone that far east, but I do know that they stretch south for most of this extreme hills. So I have been exploring this for a lot of the few weeks past, and I still have yet to run into a dead end. It's really quite impressive, but the scars, as we call this massive network of mines, is not the focus of today's episode. So I'm sure we'll go mining eventually at some point, and you guys will get to see some of the extent of the ravines. They are extremely cool. None of these were built. It's all completely naturally generated, and I'm very excited to show it to everyone. So this is my gold smelting furnace. As you can see, it's connected to collecting trays for silver deposits, which is another witchery item. Good against werewolves. You may have also noticed I have a silver sword in my equipment chest. So, all right, and if we head on back up here, it has just occurred to me that I have not explained the fact that I can fly. So I will do so as we go and see the outside. This is my general garden area. As you can see, some of the trees have been burnt or damaged, but they're holding together. It's fine. I'm a menace. And as you can see, as I make this 2-block jump here, I am infused, which is a kind of witchcraft that enables you to gain the power of a dimension. In my case, I have been infused with the infernal infusion, and then I took the power of a bat, which has enabled me to fly, which is extremely, extremely useful. If I have any focus on this server, Probably the top tier is transposition, teleportation. It's what Endermen do, and it's what I will be doing momentarily. But the second highest is probably flight, because in addition to being able to fly myself, I have crafted all of the mystic brooms, the enchanted brooms that are present on the server, which are our main method of fast travel aside from teleportation. These are awesome. They move through the air very quickly. I have infused them for most of the server at this point. There are a few people who have yet to purchase them from me. And I will admit, they made me a tidy profit. That's been my main job on the server so far, is to perform witchcraft and then sell the results to people. Up here, you can see my owl aviary. These little fellas I made just yesterday as part of a deal with the Emperor of New Desertlandia. And let's see if they're willing to make another. All right. Oh, no, I need that. Thank you, sorry. I need an empty hand. Unsit. Unsit. Are you feeling lovey-dovey? No? You sure? Not at all? You know, it would be great if we could have another owl. No? Alright, maybe later. I have high hopes for these little owls. My goal is eventually to build a post office over in my neighboring town, where I will be able to send mail by owl to all of the other players on the server. And in answer to your question, Tyler, New Desertlandia is one of the countries. I guess now is as good a time as any to outline that a bit. So welcome to the mini-map of Stregheria. Stregheria is the name of the continent that we are on, and there are several countries that have been incepted upon it. The area I'm in is not a country. It has two main city-states, Greenmount, which is my neighbor. You can see here by the home altar portal, I live right next to Greenmount in the valley. And then across this great swamp lake here, Goblin Town, which I will also be showing you, which is populated not by villagers, but by hobgoblins. I am sort of the unofficial protector of both of these places. I represent them in the United Congress, and I've just sort of declared that they're under my protection, and anyone who messes with them will have to deal with me. But it's not a country. To the southwest of us, you will begin to see an extremely large desert biome, which I will apologize for all of the empty spaces in my map. About a week ago, for some reason, my entire journey map record deleted, and I had to start making it over from scratch. So on a future stream, I'll probably circumnavigate Stregheria, show you all of the ways around it, everything that it contains. But for the moment, you'll have to make do with the outlines. All of this, it stretches around here, down to south, is New Desertlandia, which is currently ruled from this mountain right here. You can see I have the waypoint there, which is known as the Sandless Dune. It's the capital and the home of their god emperor. Just over here, you can see the spawn waypoint. That is where we all walked into this server across the ways, which I will explain also momentarily. I keep saying I'm going to explain this in a moment. There's a lot that we've been up to in the past few weeks. There's a lot of lore we've come up with, so we'll get to it all. All the way down south here, we don't know much about this territory. This mesa is owned by I want to say warlord, who has alternately bribed and threatened all of us to never go near his territory. He comes to us on occasion by way of transportation through the Nether in order to do trades and interact with us, but other than that, we never visit. And then all the way over here, actually not on Stregheria itself, on another continent entirely, to our current knowledge, we haven't fully mapped the territory, is the barony of Uberwald. And you can see here the outline of the great castle of the Baron, which we will see in a little bit. And then just to the south of it, you can see the village of Schmaltzberg and its beautiful blue slime trees, even on the mini-map. Finally, north, I do have a waypoint for you. Up here, we have the Vale of the Witcher, which is like my area, it's not any kind of incepted country, barony, there's no central authority, but it is a village that is under the protection of a witch hunter who has recently rolled into Stregheria and decided to establish law and order. So you'll forgive me if when I go over to visit, I don't wear my witch's robes. Is there anything else that's important to share with you? Of course, there is the spirit world. Ah, it's night. How lovely. Hi, guys. If I fly down here to my sleeping hut, on the roof here, these are sunlight collectors. They accrue sunlight and store it in quartz globes, just in case the undead become a problem. In here, this is my sleeping hut. Using the brews of sleeping, I travel between this world and the spirit world, leaving my body behind here in this hut. And I run a little shop there, and there is someone very interesting who lives in the spirit world that I interact with on a regular basis. But at the moment, I don't believe she's around. I don't have any offering to bring to her, so I'm going to leave the spirit world until a future stream. And yeah, that's pretty much my house. It's pretty much my home. You'll see more of the ins and outs of it as I continue to use it, as I perform circle magic, like when I summoned Salem back, or when I make brews. Yeah. Over here, I did forget to mention, this is my crystal ball. I use it to see the future. Oh, hello, someone has joined. We'll be seeing him in a bit. I use this crystal ball to predict the future. Currently, it's saying that I'm going to collect a bunch of coal, so that's very exciting. Since I began looking into the future, I have been regularly visited by a much older, much more powerful witch named Baba Yaga, who has been kind enough to offer me some supplies and tips in my witchery. So hopefully that'll continue, and he says, not foreshadowing at all, not become hostile. Alright, so I've shown off the distillery, I've shown off circle magic, I've introduced you to my house, to dream weaving, to my cat. What? Why? Excuse me. Okay. Apparently we have an owl in the house. I don't have a problem with this. Tyler says, do they actually have the hut on chicken legs? I haven't seen her hut. She mostly comes to visit me. Clearly she also uses transposition because she often walks in and, well, flies in on a mortar, and flying in a mortar holding a pestle, cackles at me, gives me stuff, and then leaves. So I have yet to find out if the hut with chicken legs is correct. I am going to really quickly grab a couple of waystones from my secret chest. Don't mind me. As I'm aware that several people on this SMP are watching this stream, I have decided that I need a way to be sneaky at times. So, let me acquire couple of waystones. Alright, this one is for Goblin Town. And this one is for home. And, oh, there's an owl down here too. How adorable. Alright. And with that, I will restore your sight. Alright, so I've now picked up a couple of waystones. One of them will take us to Goblin Town, and one of them will take us home. And I will show off now another... I'm actually going to sleep. Have a nice dream feast, and then I will continue. More people and animals that can watch me as I sleep. My house gets more busy and strange every day. Okay. So, another perk of this infusion is the ability to use the enchanted slippers that I have here, the ruby slippers, which grant me the ability to teleport without using a waygate. The waygates are our primary means of actual fast travel. This waterfall is called Gaia's Tears, and it's made up of flowing spirit, which is a liquid from the spirit world that heals you when you sit in it. So I have a nice little hot tub area to heal if I'm ever in a bad way. Welcome to Greenmount. I figure the best way to explain why the ruby slippers are cool is to show you the alternative. And you can see it over here. Here's the Greenmount cow farm, and over here is the very busy Greenmount chicken farm. I don't want to fly too close because my inventory will fill up with eggs. Also, this weed that you can see... Hey guys! I guess they're coming with me on the trip. The weed that you can see here is called glintweed. It produces light and heat, and it spreads very fast. I made it early on in the server and thought, oh, this would be a great alternative to torches, and now everything I know and love is glintweed. Everything. It's everywhere. If you come to a place on this server and it's covered in glintweed, that probably means it's me. It's my fault. So, this is a waygate. These are the method that we use to travel between major places on the server. So here is a stone for the Place of Ways, which is our central meeting place. And if I throw it down, I will be instantly transported to... Oh, okay. Hi. Don't attack my owls. How dare you? Hang on. I have to deal with this Enderman that apparently gives wither. Come on. I know you're down there. Ow. Yeah, I know, guys. This is very rude. I'm not sure where he's gone. If I'm fast, we might be able to get out of here before he comes back. That was strange. That was odd. Alright, folks, let's go. So as you saw... Oh, they're here too. Okay. They are apparently draconic thralls at the end. I don't even know what that means. But it's alarming. And we're going to fly over here into the sandless dune and try and get away from them. Okay, so what I was attempting to show you before I was rudely attacked... What's this? I've been hearing strange sounds in the night. Hey, leave it. They're talking. Get out. Ow. What the heck is happening? It's like an absence of sound. Something is making noise. But the noise is a gurgle of nothingness. Okay, this is going slightly off the rails. Yeah, guys, it creeps me out too. That's So do these guys. What is up with you? I mean, Tyler's right. They're supposed to hate sun and water, and they don't appear to. Hang on, they're both down there. This is the Sandless Dune, guys. We'll be back at some point. This is the palace of the God Emperor. We'll be back at some point to hang out with him, I'm sure. But for now, I think I need to flee. So we are going to travel by broom instead of gate, because the gates are clearly dangerous. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I'm the builder of the gates. I am the one who's responsible for the creation and maintenance of the ways. They are a passage through another dimension, one just sort of outside our own, that enable us to cross vast distances in the blink of an eye. I'm very proud of them. Although now someone appears to be unhappy with me for making them, or us for using them. I'm not really sure. Any more swimming Endermen? That's unnatural. Oh, yeah. Apparently, they are happening. Justify. I see you in the chat. Are you okay? Yes, I know it killed you. I see that. Oh dear. All right, so I think it's time. I'm gonna go home. And time to use my slippers. There's no place like home. All right. I'm going to need a slightly better weapon to deal with this. Sorry for the unexpectedly soon return to my secret chests. Give me that. All right. Okay, after that encounter, anytime I see teleportation particles, I'm slightly concerned. All right. Don't worry, Justify. I'm coming to help. One more thing that I didn't show you all. I have a little circle down here. As you may have noticed, when I used the slippers, the bar on the left side of my screen decreased by a chunk. This is my infusion power. It's the amount of magic I have on hand for... The main premise of witchery is basically that all magic requires preparation, it requires forethought, and it requires resources. But infusion is the one way that you can make magic happen just spontaneously, that you can just pull on the magic in the world and do something. So certain instantaneous magic requires infusion power, like my boots. My pants broke. Tragic. Which use either waystones or simply infusion power to return home. Or this mystic branch, which, let's see, I can show it off. Allows me to draw words of power in the air, like this, Lumos. And I've now created a light source. You can't tell because it's day, but that is a light source. Justify, do you still need a hand? Do you need me to fly or teleport to the Vale and come help? Actually, easy shortcut. All right. Anyway, sorry. You are under siege. Okay, fine. I'm coming to help. Well, this has certainly been interesting and somewhat unexpected. But I do believe in helping my friends and fellow residents of Stregheria. So let's go pay a visit and see if we can help with this whole infused Enderman problem. Where are you? Oh, hello. There is a hole in this house. Hi. Where did you go? There you are. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay. That was unexpected. And now I can't, now my keys aren't in my house. What is happening? Alright, clearly this is going to require some investigation. Let me quickly recover my health. Something strange is afoot at the Circle K. You have rotted meat. Justify, thank you, thank you. I have some food on me. That cut through me like butter, which I was not expecting. Oh, hi. They're here too, and now they're invisible, which appears to be a new development. Ow. This is going to end poorly. Hi. Okay. Alright, come on. This will only be a problem if my stuff despawns. Justify, I don't suppose I could ask you to collect... I should have slept. I don't suppose I could ask you to collect my gear. Yes, it does seem like some pretty fierce escalation, Tyler. Thank you for noticing. So here's another revelation. I am not a fighter. On this server, I am mostly a shopkeeper. I make magic. I make potions. I'm decent at handling certain types of enemies if I've had time to prepare, but I have not had time to prepare for these draconic thralls, and I am not sure what their weaknesses are. So, let's take a quick look at the map. If I fly manually... that's not much of a distance. I fly to New Desertlandia manually, and... Okay. We are going to go directly to the Vale and pick up the stuff and hope that it has not been 5 minutes. Justify, if you're available to hop in Discord, we can strategize. Well, I promised you all a house tour, adventure in Stregheria, getting to see all of the places that we live, and instead we are fighting off a terrifying incursion of extra-dimensional threats that seem bent on killing us. So that's cool. Hello.
Hello?
Welcome to the stream. What is happening? Oh, you know what I'm realizing? I've been so thrown by the new format that I forgot to introduce myself. How far are we into this stream? It's been an hour and I have yet to introduce myself. Hi everyone, if you stuck with me this far, I'm Elsewhere, I use he, him pronouns, and I am your host on this channel. Thank you for listening to a complete stranger talk without identifying himself for 52 minutes. Would you like to introduce yourself as well?
Yeah, hi, I'm James, otherwise known as Justify Science in these parts. Also Bismuth Lover in the Twitch chat. I use he, they pronouns. I'm supposed to be the witch hunter, but I got fucking ganked by the Ender Dragon thing, so that's
I have also been ganked by the same things, so
I saw it happen.
yeah.
It was right outside my house.
It was fast.
I was trying to get out.
It was so fast, like
Did I maybe walk towards it and trigger it, going like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this thing, maybe?
Well, clearly they take issue with the ways, because I'm only seeing them around the ways. Either that or they're coming through them, but I'm not sure what's on the other side of... Like, what way are they coming through? Because as far as I know, I built all of the gates, so I don't know what connects to that.
I am so far from the person to ask.
Fair enough. Well...
Also, I don't know if I got all of your stuff. I got most of it, I think. I'm pretty sure I got a good at least 95%.
Okay.
I picked up everything I could see.
I probably had enough that you could fit it all in one inventory. Do you have my belt? My gloves?
Yeah.
My broom?
I have travelers. Yep, broom. I think I saw belts. Yeah.
Shurikens and Kopesh.
Shurikens. What is the Kopesh?
It's called the Old Ways. It's supposed to be my really good sword, but I only got one hit in before I was violently murdered.
Yeah, I went out holding a stone sword. That was a bad one.
There should be, I think, 3 waystones. I'm closing in on your village, which, by the way, I don't believe I know. Do you have a name for your village?
Absolutely not. This is my second time coming to the server.
All right. Well, you're still new to I can't even say the own name I wrote. You are new to Stregheria, but I'm sure you will have a lot of good times here.
Yeah, I think I can call myself more an apprentice witch hunter than anything else. But I've killed a couple witches.
That's good. That's good. Definitely. I'm all in favor of killing witches.
Oh yeah, I know. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Hi, you're here.
Hi. Yeah, I can fly. It helps.
Dropping shit.
Okay.
You're gonna want to repair your armor, my buddy.
Oh, I don't repair armor. I just kill more skeletons and take it off them. Tyler says this is justified science-topia. I like it.
Beautiful. That's it. That's the name.
Yeah. So that's my books. I guess I've just gotten so used to not fighting things regularly that I am violently unprepared.
I seek out violence. I also have some dirt. I don't know if you want it. I don't know if it's mine.
Okay, that's my knapsack. That's good. I think I had like 11 dirt on me, but you're welcome to keep it. Thank you, by the way, for saving all of my gear. Some of this stuff is extremely valuable. Hey, my keys! Now I can get back in my house.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see any of this.
Okay. I mean, I don't think any of it... Is there any of it that's really... Oh. Okay, so maybe there's one thing that I probably should not have let you see. Ignore it. It's
Also... Oh, sorry.
I picked it up off the ground.
Okay, sure. How do you load a crossbow again?
Here, hang on. I put my belt on. I can show you. So, hang on. So, shift, right click and hold until the arrow is all the way knocked, and then let go.
Okay, that's what I was missing. And then, like, maybe the strategy is shooty from afar, but then they come really fast, so I don't know.
Yeah, Tyler, you're right. I was just holding it for someone. The strange thing about these is it looks like we can hit them with ranged weapons, which normal Endermen you can't. So something about their teleportation is weaker, but in exchange for that, they... Oh, I'm gonna stand over here.
Oh, sorry!
No, it's fine. Just watching a witch hunter load a pistol crossbow after they found a devil's tongue charm in my inventory is just a situation I don't want to be in. You understand? I'll
what the
put
fuck
my
is
own
that?
away. It was okay. All right.
Why? What is outside my house? Oh, by the way, this is, I did not build this. I am squatting in it. My plan is mostly to squat wherever I am.
That's a good plan as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I'm going to try going out in a moment. Let's see, I've got...
Okay.
Here are my extra weight. I have to reorganize my inventory now. Brews of Love. We'll put this in here. My stones.
Brews of Love?
Yeah. Oh, it's... okay. Yes, I make love potions. No, it's not a big deal. Mostly I use them on animals.
What?
What? What's wrong? What's so weird about that? Not like, oh no, I don't mean, oh dear. No, animals so that the animals get together. It has nothing to do with people. Stop. You have a dark and dirty mind.
You've known me for how many years?
Yeah, a lot at this point. I know this is the way. Okay, and I'll see, put this in here. My books.
Okay, I've got all good shit on me.
Okay,
so
I think this is all of my stuff. Do you have any food I could borrow, actually?
Oh, somewhere, yeah. Where's the food? I have the pie that you gave me. I have some more baked potatoes. I have a chicken. I don't know where I got a fucking chicken. You want a chicken?
I probably gave it to you when I gave you food. Actually, yeah, I have some raw beef. Do you have a furnace? No? Okay. I will steal one of the pies back just so that I can eat.
I have a furnace out back.
Ah, well, we can't go out back.
Yeah, I keep it outside because as a fireman, having a fire on the inside of my house seems
Understandable.
Understandable.
Ow.
How do I drop this?
I'm literally holding a top tier tanker's weapon. Don't punch me, I might react. Okay, thank you for the food.
Potato.
I appreciate the potato. You threw the potato at me so hard that it left a mark. Tyler says, so now's when Elsewhere tells us about werewolves. You don't need to hear about werewolves right now.
Yeah, tell them why you're the best man for the job to tell people about werewolves.
I have a long history in our play group of being a werewolf in one form or another, mostly because we started with One Night Ultimate Werewolf as our first game.
It's so fast.
And an improbable amount of the time, I am a werewolf.
Oh god, it's looking at me.
Don't fight it.
I know, it's up there. I'm going away from it.
I'm gonna try and, okay. I thought I would be able to come help you, but I don't think I'm equipped to, yeah, I'm on the roof. I can fly. Have I mentioned that?
Yeah, I'm on the roof. Bro.
So.
I have a crossbow.
Don't shoot me. Also, maybe don't shoot them. I don't really want to aggro. Okay, here's my thought. I thought I would be able to come help you, but I am obviously outmatched, and there are other people on this server who are a much better warriors than I am, namely everyone. So maybe we avoid fighting them until someone who is more competent comes on, and I try and investigate and figure out what the hell is spawning them.
Good plan.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can go to the mountain. Do you want to go to the mountains and kill stuff?
Oh, there are so many. I'm hoping to get my tour back on track. I'm happy to come with you for a little bit of murder, though.
Okay. I mean, I've never done it successfully so far, but maybe this time.
Well, now you have me here. They are just intimidatingly in the background of every shot. I am deeply uncomfortable with this. All right, let's go into the mountains.
Maybe
are we going?
Maybe let's go home. Maybe let's just go home.
Maybe let's just go home. All right. I have. Let's see. I have my
there's a
equipment.
pig. Hi, pig. Where's my house?
Your house is right here, the one with the giant hole.
I'm great at Minecraft.
I believe you. Hey, when I started a couple weeks back, I was so much worse. Most of the terraforming outside my hut is actually former creeper holes that I have made look nice with plants and grass.
I love it. That's so resourceful.
Yeah, it's my aesthetic. Exploded chic. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my shit away.
I'm gonna
and, like,
fly
think
onto the
about what-
roof because I feel safer up here, and I am going to not use your gate to get out of here.
Fair. It's good to see you.
It was
I'm
good to
gonna
see you
keep over
too.
it.
Thanks for swinging by. There's no place like home.
Oh yeah. we're
Oh
all
no,
gonna
I'm still within cooldown. I'm gonna have to use the gate. Well, actually, wait.
die.
Which of these?
Hold on, let me actually get on my computer
What are my
and get on the
coordinates?
stream so I can provide commentary.
Sounds good. My coordinates are 1160, negative 1279.
Yeah, I'm doing some session
Alright,
planning. On
I'm
the
pretty
side,
sure
but I was doing
this
it before the stream started.
is going to take me home.
Go read.
Woo! I made it. I'm in the floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Salem.
Elsewhere.
What a day I had. I'm surprised you're still alive. I got killed. How did you... Good for you. Good kitty.
Wait, your cat's okay?
Yeah, my cat's okay, surprisingly. I don't have to summon her back. Tyler says, might want to broom it while those guys are T-posing on your magic circles. No kidding, but, like, I'm really proud of the Waygate infrastructure. I worked hard on that, and I can't believe I'm not getting to show it off to you guys, because it's... Alright. While I'm home, let's go say hi to Balthazar.
I feel like that's Balthazar's a big daddy demon, right? That's not like
you don't need to worry about it.
I mean, because I'm out of character now.
Oh, you're out of...
Like,
Okay, you're out of the server, you're out of
like-
character?
like,
Yes.
Yeah, I'm out of the server now, so I can be like, wow, you got yourself a big daddy demon elsewhere.
I do have myself a big daddy demon. Thank you for noticing. Alright.
You're welcome. I'm here to make things as uncomfortable as possible.
I mean, as if I needed the help, but I'm glad to have it anyway. So, yeah, welcome to the mountain across from my home. This is where I store things related to Balthazar. This is my altar because I need a second altar in order to keep his prison maintained.
You just have a box labeled demon circle out in the open, my friend.
Yes. Well, okay. You only recently arrived. Before that, it was the Wild West. There was no magical law. I could do whatever I want. Now I have to worry about the government.
You know, you were just texting me at 1 a.m. Like, is this ethical?
Yes, I did ask you a lot. You never told me what was ethical.
Yeah, I haven't
which
had
means,
the
as
right
far
to
as I'm
think
concerned,
through
I
it.
can still impersonate a god without breaking magical law.
I mean, there's the question of, does it break the law, the word of law, and there's also the question of, should you fucking do this?
Yes, but I never
And I
ask
feel
the
like-
second question. I only ask the
Okay.
first.
I feel like that second question should come first. That's kind of the role.
Good to know.
Right?
That's
should I
great.
do this?
That's
Would
great
it be
advice
fitting?
that I will probably not follow. Anyway, this is
I feel
my circle setup. So it has 3 circles. The outermost circle is infernal chalk, and it's currently broken. Who dares? Who dares?
It's, oh my god, the chalk's on fire.
Yes. Alright. I don't think I have any infernal chalk on me. I'd like to repair that. Okay, I guess you guys are gonna see some cauldron magic today. The central circle is Otherware chalk, which is, as you may have noticed, what I used to create the Waygates. It's related to anything transposition. That's there in case Balthazar gets out, like he did once before, and I had to hunt him down and then teleport him back into the prison. The inner circle is maintaining a right of imprisonment, which is what keeps him here. Alright.
So the demon got out.
The demon did get out, but I fixed it, don't worry. As you can see over here, this whole area, this whole Extreme Hills area, I call this the plateau. This is where I bring things that are extremely dangerous and not safe to fight. I'm glad to see that the wildlife has repopulated after I made the mistake of spawning a wither here. It killed everything, including me several times. Tyler says, not very agreeable for a horrible captive demon. Oh, I don't know. As long as I'm holding this skull that's been made with a heart he sold me in my hand, he's actually kind of friendly. Hello. I'm just going to back up enough that I am still within the force field, and then let's do some trading. I can purchase demon hearts from him, which I do regularly, actually. Demon hearts are a surprisingly valuable commodity, and he never seems to run out of them, which is a thing that I don't question, because if I did question, I would have to be very concerned. He also sells enchantments, but honestly, he's kind of a terrible enchanter. This deal is not the worst, wasn't the worst thing in the world before I could fly, but now I can fly, so I can kill oh, excuse you, how rude. So yeah, his enchantment trades are not very impressive, but he sells me an unlimited number of demon hearts for very cheap, so I make do. I had a previous demon. He was an amazing enchanter. His demon hearts were more expensive, and he ran out of them pretty quickly, but he could enchant gear with incredible things. I sold some of those enchantments to other players. But then someone sabotaged the circle, and he got out, and he invaded my house, and then I had to kill him and summon another one. As it turns out, he did have one more demon heart.
Oh.
I will not elaborate on that statement. Alright, let's throw these away in the advanced components thing. Put the ores and gems here.
Yeah, I will say, because we've made fun of Elsewhere already this session, I did nearly cry the first time I met cats on Minecraft.
There's never enough making fun of me, but yes, the cats are wonderful. The owls are wonderful. I'm not sure where they are at the moment. They might be in an unloaded chunk somewhere. They should eventually teleport back to me when that chunk gets loaded, at which point I guess they can go up here with their parents. Their parents who I forgot to resit after attempting to breed and have now flown away.
Oh.
Incredible. This is why I needed to make an aviary with slabs. As the aforementioned Emperor of New Desertlandia said the other day, they're very impressed with how quickly I've progressed on this server and on Minecraft in general, but then sometimes I make an extraordinarily stupid mistake, like the time I attempted to use a name tag without first renaming it in an anvil, and was very confused why name tags didn't work, as I clicked repeatedly on a villager with a blank name tag. Good times. Alright, yeah. I can put
par for the
this...
course for us, I think.
Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah.
And as you just saw, I also forgot to put slabs on top of my fences so the owls could just fly out of the aviary. Really, I am just 10 out of 10. Tyler says a bit chaotic, but it makes for good content. Thank you. I'm very glad you think so. That's bricks. I can't eat bricks, but I can eat pork. I'm trying to eat bricks. Okay. Well,
you can't blame that on Minecraft.
I will return to... I'm gonna sleep. I don't trust the night, especially now that we found out the thralls are invisible. I did receive a cryptic message saying to beware of heralds, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with the folks that we are encountering. I need to recharge my shoes, and I need to sleep. With a cat on my head and one of my coven witches just vibing in the room. Alright. Living the life. Which one are you? Demonica? Yeah, that's what I thought. A couple of my witches look very similar, so sometimes I have trouble differentiating between them. The full list. I love the names. Cordelia Winterford, Umbra Redcross, Nereza Lestrange, Isabeau Hugo, Katrina Swan, and Demonica Duvall.
Those are fancy as hell.
They are. Actually, you want to meet them?
Yeah.
Let's go get a nice, clear, open area.
The Witcher.
Yeah, you said you weren't in character at the moment, so they shouldn't be in danger from you. All right. Hello, Coven.
gonna kill your friends. I'm not
Isabeau,
that direct.
Demonica, Katrina, and Neretza. And over here we have, I believe this is Umbra. Yeah, it's Umbra. Where's Cordelia? Yes. Hi, Cordelia.
Oh, I just casually walk on a tree.
Yep. I mean, they're in my coven. I casually walk on trees all the time.
Oh my god, look at her crown. I love it. What are they cast?
What are they what?
What are they casting? Or the red doodads?
Oh no, those are mine. I have saturation from the Dreamweaver.
Ah.
So, if you want to see them cast something... No, I'll save moving mountains for a future stream. But
Fair.
when my coven, when I work together with my coven, I can literally move mountains or cut continents in half. It's pretty awesome.
Jesus.
Oh hey, there's one of the owls. I'm gonna sit you down for later. Hi. Sit. Power stance. Are you in power stance? I can't tell. I can't tell if you're in power stance. Will you sit? I'm not very good with animals that I can't mind control. I'm very good with animals that I can mind control. But you're my pet. I can't. I'm not sure if I can, and I wouldn't want to either way. You, however. Oh, you're already mind controlled.
That's flags.
This cow is already under my control. Most of the wildlife in the vicinity is. Let's see. Go here. I said. Okay, is this close enough for your tiny brain? Cow, listen to me. I'm trying to show off for the viewers. There we go. Come on. You are an idiot. All right.
Mean to cows.
I'm mean to whoever I like. I'm a witch. What do you? I am. Oh no, you're out of character. I'm definitely a witch. Also, that cactus on top of the mountain was a gift from the Emperor of New Desertlandia, and I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Okay.
Oh my god.
All that sorted.
That's so. I like knowing the Emperor of New Desertlandia. That's matches the energy so well.
Yes, it does. It does. It's also a power move. One thing I haven't mentioned that you'll probably never see, and I am not going to show you where they are, but buried around my house are a number of what are called fetish objects, which are... Don't say a word. Don't say a word before I finished explaining. Which are small figurines or scarecrows or things that are bound with spirits from the spirit world in order to produce a certain effect. So the scarecrows scattered, buried around my house, all of them contain a bunch of defensive specters, which are very, very dangerous spirits. And anytime someone who is not me gets close to my house, they will be released and they will kill you. So that's...
Why are they called fetish objects? Why is that name?
Classical magic. It's how it works. This is what the term fetish meant before it meant what we associate it with.
Is that? I'm gonna look that up.
Go, look it up. Prove me right. I know my mythology.
Fetish... old meaning, I guess? Oh...
Hi. You recharging your infusion energy too? I'm pretty sure all of them went for the infusion of otherwhere, because man, do they teleport. Then again, everything teleports. Even the owls. I made owls, and I promptly managed to teach them how to teleport, because everything I do is related to the ways. And I can't even show them to you.
In which force is supposed to be concentrated is a... How did we get here?
I'm not sure.
How did we get from that to, like, feet?
It's a bit of a linguistic jump, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's like I guess, like, the sense of worship, maybe? Like a material object for which one worships?
Yeah, no, that's kind of a hilarious... Huh, that's really interesting. Alright, I'm going to... Alright, which one of you is Goblin Town? Let me check my map.
It's taking a lot of restraint to not burst into song right now.
You're always welcome to burst into song. 763, negative 771.
Goblin Town.
All right, it's this one.
Oh, that's another good idea, Tyler.
So,
It really is. It really is a Frankenstein monster. Yes, that is a wonderful image, and that is very correct. English is such a fucked up language. It has no rules. It was like a perfectly normal, nice Germanic language. Then it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take everything else.
yeah, it's a disaster. It's a just hot mess, and it's wonderful, and I love it because I'm a writer and I can't help it.
Yeah.
Something you keep hidden but holds special meaning for you does make a lot of sense. Okay, so welcome to Goblin Town. Let me fly up and display to you this wonderful city. I was part of the founding of Goblin Town. Actually, I rescued a few hobgoblins from in a savannah somewhere, and brought them here so that they could build and be happy in their village. And now, as you can see, the population has grown considerably. This is the honeymoon hut. This is where they originally started. It's a standard villager breeding setup, which also works for the hobgoblins. So they made lots of little tiny baby hobgoblins, and now
there were breeding setups. What the fuck?
I said breeding because that's the accepted Minecraft term. It's just a house with a lot of doors. Hi, Puck. I don't have any wool for you. I wonder if Oberon. Right, is that? No. Somewhere around here.
Oh, wow.
The king of the hobgoblins, or I guess the mayor in this case. I don't see him.
The Minecraft terminology has the same energy. A Goblin Love Hotel. Yes, that's exactly what this is.
Yes.
This has the same energy. Like, Minecraft terminology has the same energy as whichever man-child decided that the two ends of a hose are the male end and the female end.
Fair enough.
Which,
you can
like,
see
when you look at it, you know.
down here.
Do you know
I should probably.
Called? It's purple.
This is. I lifted this tower out of the ground using magic. This is without the help of my coven. I can do much larger chunks with their help, but lifted this out of the ground so they had a convenient place to mine. If you go down here, you can see they're currently hard at work. This creeper is here, and I would rather it not be here, so I'm gonna really quick. It's not a threat to them, but if I visit and it does that, it could hurt them, and I would rather that not happen. So actually, let me get out my shurikens. I need a precision weapon. Eat feathers. Really? It didn't one-shot? Okay, much better. Hey, some dust. Man, you guys are super industrious. This setup of chests and fences goes all the way down to bedrock, and they have cleared the ground up to this point. You guys rule. You're the best. How's it going under there? They're only one block high, so sometimes they go further in the mine than I can follow.
They're so cute.
They are so cute, and they're so industrious. All right. Well, here, I'll add this to your pile. Actually, that's a great question. How much dust have you guys made? Oh, yeah.
What, is this like special dust, or is it just straight up dust?
It's koboldite dust, which is a material only kobolds can find. And I have asked them for some so that I can I can make a special altar improvement called a pentacle. So I trade it. I obviously I'm not capable of smelting it myself, but Oberon, the mayor, he knows how to. So once I can find him, which I'll do later. I won't spend too much time here for now. Once I find him, I'll be able to. Maybe he's in the Love Hotel.
That, for someone named Oberon, that's a very appropriate place to be.
Yeah, that does seem like a pretty Oberonish thing to do.
Yeah.
Hi, is this you? Are you Oberon? No, you have yellow. Oh, you have a nice trade, though. I'll have to bring back some coal later. So yeah, you've now seen the two villages that I watch over. Hi, excuse me. You have a nice trade too. They all have their nice little economies going. I will add my koboldite dust here. It's probably in here. This is apparently the house they have chosen for their council chamber. But no, he doesn't appear to be in here. Anyway, I'll come back to that later. Obviously, they'll need to collect more dust before I'm able to ask Oberon to smelt it. I pay him in gold. Oh, wait. No, he lives in here, doesn't he? You have a friend. No, Puck, what are you doing in the mayor's house? With that person who immediately ran away as I walked. Puck?
Name them after Midsummer Night's Dream?
You little scamp, you. Well, it was sort of a process. It started with I wanted to name the one that could smelt, the mayor, after Alberic from Norse mythology, from the Nibelungenlied.
Uh-huh.
And I discovered that Alberic is actually a later bastardization of Alfric, which means Elf King, and is the same. In those mythologies, it's more or less overlapping between Alfric and Oberon. In England, he's a fairy. In Norway and Germany, he's a dwarf. So, I decided to name him Oberon, and then Puck seemed like the perfect name for the trickster. Because he does not do hard work. He does not work down in the mines to get koboldite dust. He just gives it to me in exchange for wool and coal and stuff. So
that's amazing. That's so cool, though.
He's a lazy bastard, and I love him.
Oh, man, etymology's the best.
Yes, etymology is awesome. We've gotten some... This is now 2 serious, linguistic deep dives we've done on this stream. Is this what WitchCraft is going to be about? Because, I'm down. I love it. This is my aesthetic. The reason I love this mod so much is because I have such a thing for old European mythology. All old mythology, to be fair, but old European was some of the first that I studied. Anyway.
That's cool.
Let's see.
And then
I don't know where this goes.
Nibelungenlied, he is a dwarf.
Nibelungenlied, yes.
Nibelungenlied.
All right, let's see where this waystone goes.
Der Ring des Nibelungen. Oh. Wait, the
Oh.
Oh, dude, that is about the... What?
Right. Sorry, I forgot that these waystones led to a spot in the middle of the scars that I was exploring. Hang on.
I was like, I look at a mythology page for 1 second, I look back and there's lava.
I'm home, it's fine. Trust me, the scars are extremely dangerous. Tyler says, I'm only familiar with that lore from the Wagner ring cycle, which is a great place to be familiar with it from. That's quite an epic. That's where I've originally encountered Alberic, but I'm a big fan of reading the originals, so I've read, sadly not all yet of the prose and poetic Eddas, but I am looking forward to that. Alright, I've recharged. In 30 minutes, my slippers
I never knew what
active.
Those were about.
I'm gonna put these...
I was on the list, but I haven't gotten around to it. I don't know.
This is where I'm at in my mining. This is why I made 2 in case I messed up. So I'm gonna leave that. I still have 1 waystone to take me home. So let's attempt to visit some other friends again, like we tried way earlier in the stream. This has all spiraled vastly out of control and is now a podcast about language and mythology, and I have 0 issues with this.
I'm getting really distracted looking stuff up on Wikipedia right now.
Great. Share with the class. All right, Salem, I'll be back in a bit.
Der Ring des
Der Ring des Nibelungen?
Yeah, that one. There we go.
Yes, the Wagner ring cycle. That's what Tyler mentioned. Incredible opera, written by an absolutely horrendous person, but it is a towering achievement of music and writing.
I'm gonna go find it, eh? That'll be nice.
It's considered the most epic, thing, but it's a series of operas that are connected.
That's one of those things, I've heard about it, everybody's like, oh yeah, I gotta check this out at some point in my life, but I'm like, oh shit.
it's quite amazing, really. Obviously I don't like or condone Wagner himself as a person, but there is no denying that the art that he made was pretty incredible. Oh, there they are. No.
The plot revolves around a magic ring that grants the power to rule the world. I wonder if there was any inspiration taken from the Sir Lord of the Rings.
Absolutely. Not from Wagner, but from the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler says, bad people can do good things. It's a weird thing to square with, but it's a thing we have to square with, It's part of the world. We have to make do with both. But yeah. Tolkien knew the original. He knew all the originals. Norse, Germanic, English mythology, and fairy tales. Did you know that the Old Norse word Gandalfur means wand elf?
No, I did not!
Yes.
That's so cool!
Much of what Tolkien did was he drew inspiration from... Oh, hello. He drew inspiration from these things because he was a linguist and he was a mythologist and stuff. It was the stuff that he loved. Hey, I'm hiding under a tree. Hang on.
This is cool. It's very cool when you're two of your best friends, they're super into mythology, you learn all this cool shit.
Yeah.
That you didn't know.
Yeah, Levi and I have a tendency to geek ridiculously out about mythology. Hi. Oh, he moves so fast, it's hard for me to hit with the shurikens.
He's sauntering around like he's disappointed.
Yeah, there we go.
He's giving me Aaron vibes right now. Are you about to kill the fucking Enderfall? Are you going to do that?
I'm cheesing it because I'm hiding under a thing that it is too large to walk under.
Yes.
But yes, I might. I would like to. Look, he made me break out my sword. I don't do that anymore. That's not... I'm trying to lead a life that does not involve this sword. But clearly, that is not in the cards for me. Hang on. I'm gonna get you eventually. Yes! Perish. Did you drop anything? And a pearl. Woo. Alright. Well, now I think I have a brief reprieve.
Mister, I'm not a warrior. Because the skill of hide and hit shit is really important.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm gonna fly really up.
That's
Okay.
why I won laser tag. I won our fucking laser tag by just hiding. Until you all killed each other.
Welcome to the stream, Midas. Says, violence is never the answer until it is. Yes, clearly we have reached the it is portion. I don't see one around right now, so I can show you all. Here's the donation box. This is where people give me nice things like this flint. Because it actually costs a lot of resources to keep the ways open. Over here, you can see our array of locations that we currently have access to. Greenmount and the Valley is my home. That's where we just were. The Vale of the Witcher we went to earlier to assist Justify. This is the gate to Uberwald.
The games I was playing.
His Highness the Count of Schmaltzberg. This is the gate, I used this one too earlier, that goes over to the Sandless Dune. And this is the gate to the Warlord in the south, who is violently opposed any construction of a gate near him, so we still can't travel there. I should also, this place, you get,
Jeez.
That's actually really subtly terrifying. Yeah, these are transposition particles. This is what... Here, if we go over here, you see that these particles are drawn by the otherware chalk. I associate them with the ways. I know the Endermen also use the ways, and they have those same particles around them, but I've never seen this many. They're everywhere.
Oh no. What did we do?
What is Okay, I'm gonna deal with that later. I'll talk to the Congress about it. Speaking of which, this is the Temple of the Sun. We are technically on New Desertlandia land. They are responsible for the original founding of the United Congress, which is the sort of governing body of Stregheria. This is the chamber where we meet. So we'll see if we're summoned in. There's a panic room.
It's great.
It's great. I have panicked in this room before on at least 2 occasions.
I panicked in every room in this temple.
Oh, that's right. We panicked collectively.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time. Anyway.
We were running around defenseless.
Yeah.
Just
that was exciting.
Slaughtered. It was so fun.
I have been swarmed by monsters and the undead outside here. I fought them off with the Emperor's help. It was quite something. So yeah. Anyway, you've seen the Sandless Dune. I'm sure there are still Endermen or whatever those things were over there. So you'll get to know his house and his village and everything a little bit more later. In the meantime, let's go to Uberwald, which is the last place on our little tour.
Oh, Taylor said it's an argument for no Wild West frontier of magic. I do not know exactly what you are referring to, Tyler,
they
but
mean
I agree.
The fact that these Endermen are here, presumably hopped up on teleport dust and menacing us all. It's possible. I mean, could there be consequences for my rampant use of magic? I don't know. That seems like a stretch. That seems
kind of fuck around and find out moment.
I think I think we've already fucked around without realizing it, and we have begun to find out.
Well.
All right. Is there one here? No, thank God. Okay, they appear to have chilled a little bit. Although, hang on, we're getting excess particles. I thought we were for a second. No, we definitely are getting excess particles. Okay, something weird is happening. I'm gonna have to investigate that further. Let's see. You can see the castle in the distance. Let's visit Schmaltzberg first. I'm a man of the people, personally. Hello. I prefer people to aristocrats. In fact, I was originally distinctly opposed to the founding of the United Congress, but ultimately, I joined in order to protect my people and hope that the particles are everywhere. Hope that they would still get rights, because I was a little worried considering that the Congress contains, an emperor, a vampiric baron who keeps people locked up in his cells, that kind of thing. That they might not get rights if I didn't join to fight for them. So you can see the beautiful.
I did actually get a tour of this castle, and every so every so often I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. These slime trees.
I'm worried about it.
I'm pretty sure the Baron transplanted these slime trees by hand, which is pretty impressive. They're beautiful. Here's a nice witchery garden. You can see his is much more organized than mine. Mine does not look like that. Or like this. But as we fly over the walls of Schmaltzberg, allow me to present the Baron's castle. So he's not home at the moment, which means I think I'm safe to walk in and not get eaten. This is a fountain of blood. I don't walk in it because it does to you what you would think a fountain of blood would do if you bathed in it. This is the entryway. A man has balls of solid steel when he places ever-burning torches the size of a person in his front hall, and the only thing that can kill him is fire. Just the sheer audacity is incredibly impressive to me. But anyway, yeah. If we sneak through here, I really hope he doesn't log on. We've been using ender chests more too. Those have particles. You can see
you want me to text him in the chat?
No.
That you're breaking it.
No, do not. Don't tell him. He has a very impressive industrial-sized smelting setup. All sorts of amazing things. Somewhere around here, yeah, here's the terrarium with the enormous tree. Lit up by glintweed. I see I've started a trend. Yeah, I won't explore too much because I A, don't want to invade his privacy, and B, I'm sure we'll be back when he's actually on and he can give us a better tour himself than I ever could. But just want everyone to understand how wonderfully intimidating this place is. It's only been, again, just as a reminder, this server has only been up for a few weeks. I am still living in a hut in the ground that is mostly dirt. And this is the home of the Baron of Uberwald. What the heck?
It is a big flex. It is a very big flex.
It's an incredible flex, and I am just very impressed by it.
And I agree with, I'm with Midas. I'm recording every violation of the law.
You said you were out of character. I'm not gonna let you...
I couldn't resist the joke.
Okay. I invaded his house. I'm not gonna invade his house just to get him in trouble with you.
I've already seen it.
Exactly. You're gonna have to invade people's houses on your own if you want to find out what violations. Actually, we've seen everything. I'm still 60 minutes off from being able to teleport directly home. Alright, I will use the ways. I built them for a reason. I'm just now slightly scared of them.
Deep breaths.
Yeah. I that looks like everything. We've seen all of the main portions of the server. So the question then becomes, what project would I like to work on back home? That. Okay. Let us take a trip back home. I'm gonna just fly directly up as soon as I land, just in case. No, we're safe? We're safe? Okay.
Go, man, go!
Yep, I'm going. I see this zombie coming up on me.
Water.
Dude, you cannot walk faster than I can teleport. Oh, but you can come with me, apparently. Okay. I forgot that when I open a way, everything comes through it. Fortunately, unlike the thralls. I did say this was a good sword.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's a good sword. It just doesn't seem to be very impressive against the draconic thralls. I don't mind me. I'm harvesting some cattle. Don't worry. Tyler says it says trafficking zombies through the ways is a violation. Is this true?
It is.
I made the ways. Aren't I like Secretary of Transportation or something?
You don't have to break laws using things that you've made just because you've made them.
Hey, zombies are people too.
So that's why there are trafficking laws.
Oh, zombies aren't people. Don't worry. Okay, to be fair, zombies aren't...
This was the first thing that was decided, by the way, when we were setting this out. There we were like, who is the hunter? And everyone was like, it's James.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
We knew it was going to be you from the beginning. We knew that you would keep us all on track.
Yeah, because... Yeah. I can't escape 911.
You can't put down the to be fair, as people who have been watching our streams for a long time know that you cannot in fact put down the pager, sometimes even on nights that you are not on duty.
This is true.
You are just a superhero, and you cannot take off the mask. Alright, I feel like I have killed enough of the wandering things. I've gotten some food, I'll cook it down. I'll take the bricks out of my oven and start actually cooking food.
Buddy. Oh, buddy. It's like what is it, like brick oven pizza?
Brick oven pizza, right, except we skipped the pizza and it's just brick plus oven.
Brick oven.
Brick oven. I could really go for some brick oven right now. Alright.
Did you get that oregano? I was about to go oregano. I'm like, that's not
oregano. So I've been thinking. I've been working, planning a few projects. Let's pick one. I'm working obviously on the Pentacle back in Goblin Town. Tyler says brick pizza. That's good too. All right, let's take out my brick pizza.
I feel there's something. So, oh no, it was a video that I watched. It was like misheard lyrics for "O Fortuna," which is hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
And one of them, I think there's something about like cement on pizza in that. I might be mistaking myself, but I've definitely seen a joke somewhere about cement on pizza. Oh, let me find this. Let me put this in chat because it's just wonderful. I saw it.
It's such a funny.
This in a psychology class.
Yeah. I don't have some. I'm sure I can find somewhere to put this chest if I take it with me. As you guys can see, I've collected a lot of stone, and I really need to do something about it because it is clogging up my chest. Put the leather over in animal products with the feathers. Cook some of the...
If you need to get something off your chest, I have some recommendation.
What?
Because it... Chest.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm slow today, clearly.
Sorry, I'm slow every day. This is an exception for you. Rule. Okay, it is cement pizza. I was right.
Cement pizza?
Here.
All right. Okay.
Cement pizza. It is in here.
Well,
I'm going to drop this link in the chat.
I've also been planning on growing some killer trees. I have been... That's not illicit, is it? Killer trees? Do you approve of killer trees?
Killer trees? Sure, go for it.
Okay, I've been thinking about killer trees. I've been thinking about binding more spirits.
Are you making ents? Is that what you're doing?
No. The ents are summoned naturally whenever you break a magical tree. Well, not every time you break a magical tree, but often. Actually. So
it's like
somewhat
when we're around in Fangor, and then the ents are like, you know what, motherfuckers.
Yeah, my axe is very good, so the ents don't really bother me anymore.
Oh no.
Look, they're gonna kill me for... I replant every tree. They don't listen. I replant every tree I break down in the entire world in my entire time on this server. I do not take more than I give. Or I do not... Yeah. All right, yeah, no. Or I could make space mead. I've been planning a brew of space mead to help us.
What does it do to you?
It is a brew that will make us impervious to all of the ravages of nature and other dimensions and stuff. We've spent a lot of time traveling to the Nether and stuff. I figured it would be nice to have some kind of inurement against dimensional travel and other threats. I will also add, for those of you who are familiar with the Lovecraftian mythos, which if you're watching our channel, odds are probably good, I've taken the name Space Mead from a mythos story. Sure, okay, well, let's start by paying a visit to the... let's go to Goblin Town and pick up some more dust and see if I can get a pentacle from Oberon.
Down in the deep of Goblin Town. I feel like this is like illicit, but I shouldn't be watching this. I'm like, what? Who?
What?
Oh. Huh?
Where the hell am I?
Did you just... Is this another world?
I don't know. Oh, shit. What the shit?
Oh no!
Oh my god. Holy crap. What is happening? Okay, blocks.
Is that the
blocks.
That lets you keep your story?
Yes.
When you die?
What? I'm stuck. I'm stuck for another 8 minutes here. Okay. This is not supposed to be part of the ways. The ways do not come here. I have
Tyler's just
I have-
skedaddled straight to the end.
I have no
Oh,
idea
God.
what's happening.
What is the end? That's a thing. That's a Minecraft thing, right? There's like the end.
Clearly it's a thing. I think it's safe to say that it's a thing. Okay, so
How the fuck do I down here?
in theory, the brew that I just drank should enable me. It's a preliminary space mead brew. If we're in the ways, then if I were to just jump and let the ways take me, I think I would be okay. But I am very not confident in that statement.
The fuck is that?
So I'm gonna hide here for a minute, from whatever the
Oh,
hell an
right.
Ender Dragon is. Oh my god, I cannot hide. Oh, okay. Can I survive for 8 minutes flying around as some massive... You're not an owl. But owls are...
Tyler said in the base game, it's like it's the end of the vanilla experience of the
Yeah.
game. Oh my fucking god, that's a dragon.
So how... Yeah, it's a dragon. The only teleporting flying creatures I know I made, and they're owls, and this is not an owl. So I don't really know...
It's an accurate assessment.
I mean, it could be a very large, very...
Tyler says, get away from the pillars and the dragon should leave you alone.
Okay. I'll just break this and go down here. Is anybody mad at me?
I mean, if you gotta ask.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm brave enough to jump into the void with all of my stuff. Hi, guys. I'm a long way from home.
What is it? What is happening?
I don't know. This is not supposed to happen. I didn't build a way here. The ways shouldn't connect here. And I used the slippers anyway, which kind of shortcut through the ways without actually needing a gate. So I guess it's possible I accidentally came across a point in between the ways that I'm not supposed to be at.
Maybe it's like a 1 in 100 chance that you end up
Can I
in a
get home
bad
yet?
place.
Okay. Oh god. Ah, jeez. Ah. Okay. I'm going to just keep running. I'm going to keep running
Yeah.
until
Oh, yes.
my shoes recharge and Okay. So, as an added bonus, I think we may have discovered... Look at those eyes. And look at the fact that this is a dragon and tell me we have not discovered the source of the problems currently plaguing us. Ow.
Yeah,
Ow.
Do we have to kill that thing?
I don't really know.
Oh.
I
he's
I
swooping.
I don't know what's
swooping.
happening. This isn't in any of my books. Oh, I'm lagging out. Hang on. I'm gonna run down here and cower. Cowering seems like a great idea.
God.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
What the Holy Mother of God!
Oh,
what the
what?
actual ever-loving fuck is that? Okay,
All right.
you're
So
home with your shit.
update. The space mead worked. I'm gonna refine the brew, but it worked. I'm alive. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Hang on. I need an ink sac. I need a feather.
Or finding valuable things so I can buy that off you.
Oh, buy the space mead? Yeah, by all
Yeah.
means. Hang on.
I have found exactly nothing of value in my time in this game, except for a witch's hand, which I didn't find. I cut it off a witch that I killed.
Our friendship is very uncomfortable at times.
All
All right.
I mean, Yeah. But isn't that what friendship is? You like just comfort.
Chatting about friendship is chatting about people who you murdered who share hobbies with your other friends. Yes.
It's we're calling it a hobby now. Is that's what the kids call it? Okay. So what was I looking up? Yes, the end Minecraft, because I want to know, because I'm a complete noob. I think that's kind of like, I think that's the theme of this stream, is just James is a noob.
That's fair.
He's generally a noob. If we ever do D&D, I'll actually sound like I know what I'm talking about.
We should definitely stream our D&D campaigns.
Totally should. They're fun. Oh my... Wait, hold on. Let me check if anyone in my campaign is watching this. How do I see who... Oh, I can't see who's watching. This isn't my channel.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't want to reveal secrets that my players shouldn't know. But... Ooh, it's gonna get spicy.
All right.
They triggered a thing that I didn't think that I was like half worried they weren't gonna trigger, but they are. So...
Excuse me. Please, Katrina. This is really urgent. If you could just get out of the way. Thank you.
Katrina, no.
Where are the owls? I need an owl. I need to send a message to New Desertlandia.
Oh god.
Where are the goddamn owls?
The Ender Dragon.
Okay.
The Ender Dragon spawns when the player first arrives.
Alright, so, folks, this has been unexpectedly chaotic. Obviously there's something wrong with the ways. So I'm going to find my owls. I'm going to have them send this warning to the head of the United Congress, and I will be back to stream some other time this week. So I hope you have all enjoyed this first introduction to Stregheria, this frenetic and unexpectedly violent introduction to the world of Stregheria. But I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a new experiment. This is not something that we have done before on this channel. In fact, we've barely played video games at all. A little bit of Among Us, a little bit of Monster Sanctuary that I'm going to come back to, I'm sure. But we're trying a new thing, trying a new video game. It's a new form of collaboration and storytelling between the members of the team. And I'm very excited to see where it goes. So thank you for tuning in and watching me get my ass kicked by a series of different extra-dimensional monsters. Tune in next time and we'll see if the same thing happens again. Peace.